top five, top five, top five.
Yeah, girl, you ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top five, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
You lick it before you stick it, and I keep banging the
Can
table.
you stop? Is it your first podcast?
It is.
It's also my first time speaking. So
A lot of firsts here. Oh, it's Leslie's first time being around more than one person.
what do you guys feel about Walmart?
Tongue learned English by buying English books at Walmart.
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 $1.90. $1.90. That's
Dollar. Is that one of the exercises? They're like, say $1.90.
$1.90.
Welcome to Walmart.
That phrase actually contains all the English vowels.
Leslie, your headphones, they're different.
Yeah, I got new ones. I had to get new ones. Why? Because these little nubbins keep falling off my old ones.
I thought they were dinky buds.
These little
The nubbins?
dinkers.
I guess
keep falling off
Sam's
my-
not here, so we can't.
No.
No. But the nubbins, eh?
Yeah, the nubbins kept falling off. So and then I ran out of nubbins. And
Couldn't you just buy more nubbins?
I could buy more nubbins, but then you have to like order them online, and then I'm without nubbins for a fucking
Is this
week.
Is this like a pre-planned bit you guys are doing?
No, these are real. I
No.
want to hear about Leslie's nubbins.
I felt really bad.
So
Sorry,
anyway,
go ahead.
I figure, these ones, the ones that old ones I had, they kind of suck. They're a little bit dinky.
Can you explain to the people at home what a nubbin is?
The nubbin is the little rubber part at the, well, it's also my balls, but it's, it's the little rubber part at the end of the earbud that cushions it as you, it provides the sound-like seal.
It also collects wax.
It also collects wax.
It also collects lots of wax.
There's the Scandinavian flight.
There it is. Yes. You know where I bought them?
Walmart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it. You got it.
I genuinely thought this was building to be like an ad, and you guys were going to surprise me that we had our first sponsor.
Yeah, our first sponsor
I was like, where is
Nubbins.
this going?
Nubbins. Ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Oh, well, ding,
Apologies.
ding, and welcome back to Ranked. Top 5 lists of stuff that don't matter. I'm your host, Tung Law, and we just have quite the crew with us today, don't we, boys? Don't we?
Corker.
Corker.
What does that mean?
You should know by
You should know by now. You should know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyways, we have a very special episode. This is our second in a series. I'll introduce that in a bit. You know what? Let's roll it back. Let's roll it back just a second. To my right is Angus MacDonald. Hi, Angus.
Hey guys, hey, it's me.
Hey, you know what? I'm running out of lead ups to introduce you
I couldn't tell.
because I always talk about what I see in front of me, which I see a very handsome man who
my God,
kind of
thank
looks
you.
like Seth Rogen.
Like
and-
the Green Hornet, Seth Rogen?
With the Green Hornet,
Yeah,
Seth Rogen.
awesome.
So him in his prime.
Well, his
In
prime,
his physical prime.
Yeah, you got
not his
shape up.
career prime. But
I will say that when I saw that movie, I enjoyed it, and I haven't gone back to watch it. 'cause
I've
I
never
just-
seen it.
It's not bad.
Okay.
I can't. Well, I wish I could say that. I liked it when I saw it in theaters. I was like, yeah, that was pretty good. And then I haven't watched it since.
Well, Angus, thank you for being here.
Thank
or
you.
Seth, sorry. Seth, thank you for being on the...
Let me roll another dude. I'm sorry, Seth.
it's
If you're
okay.
listening, I don't boil you down to those characteristics.
Yeah, sorry, Seth,
I
for
respect you
disrespecting
quite
you.
a bit.
Now, Angus, you have quite the guest beside you. I'm not sure how much of a lead up he deserves, but you can go ahead and introduce him if you want. However,
I'd rather not. No. The person next to me, you guys, you know him, you love him. He's basically been on every episode I've been on,
yeah,
so
you
I'm
know-
a little feel like we're kind of a package deal. But I'm just gonna keep vamping, and you know what? No, guys, let's just get right into it. Sitting next to me is the immaculately dressed, the guy with the coolest earbuds,
Nubbins.
with the best nubbins in the business, Leslie Cserepy. I can't wait.
Oh, no.
Name is And that's it. That's the intro. That's the
That's
intro.
pretty good.
That
you
was
picked
it.
You played my favorite Kid Rock song.
You know what?
I can't think of a second Kid Rock
Why
song.
did you should have kept going?
Yeah.
You should have kept going.
Oh,
usually
yeah.
you hire the band for longer to help you with your
They
intros.
packed out of here quick.
Yeah, they're actually on wheels.
Oh yeah, I can see that
Wow.
now.
Yeah.
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 They're gonna have to pay for the carpet though.
Yeah,
honestly.
they fucked that carpet up.
Oh no.
So many cigarette burns.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I know.
Leslie
Boy,
Cserepy,
boy.
he's here. You love
I'm
him.
here, ranked nation.
This is the first intro where you didn't actually shout out Ranked
I was
Nation
gonna say
in
that.
your intro.
Yeah, I was gonna say
theme
that.
song.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, the last couple were.
You're getting a little selfish now. You're just all about Leslie.
Well, they can't all be corkers,
Oh,
gentlemen.
God. Oh,
They
God.
can't all be corkers.
Here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's introduce the topic, shall we?
Tongue, there's one more co-host that we're all forgetting.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, we are.
Yeah,
He's sitting right next to you.
All right. Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead. Who's this co-host that you're talking about?
Thank you.
Oh God.
Thank you. Thank you.
Such a pleasure to be here,
Wilson Fisk. Last year I thought we got rid of you. Honestly,
I couldn't figure the door out. Yes.
Still
Really?
doesn't work as you described
I
it.
thought you really were a 2017 bit character, but
Oh, I've got legs, baby.
Yes, you could say that I'm such a legendary character. They'll build a monument of me, and on that monument will be several Oberfisks.
that's a stretch.
Hey, are those crackers? Oh wait, no, those are Fiskits. Please hand some to me.
Any more? You want to
know
get into your
my-
system, Wilson?
I prefer older styles of media. I don't get into this streaming or these cassette tapes. No, I like a good old compact Fisk.
Okay. Oh well, Wilson.
I just have one more.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. I'm
It's okay, Wilson. You can.
I could do it later if you know. Okay, what's that?
just do it now, Wilson.
I was in the airport on my way here, and they found something in my bag, so they pulled me to another room, and they fisked me.
Wilson Fisk. Well, I'm really happy you had time in your busy schedule from Daredevil to drop by, but I would really like if you just leave us alone for a bit.
Always a pleasure, Wesley.
Thank you, Wesley.
I'm not Wesley again. My name's Tuong, host the podcast, but it's okay.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go over to the door then.
Okay.
Do several push-ups.
Okay. Bye, Wilson.
I'm ripped now. I'm
Bye,
really-
Wilson. Can someone shut the door? Can you just lock the door on him, please? And make sure there's a fingerprint scanner so he can't get in.
Yeah, I'll go install that right
Angus,
now.
you know how to do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
What's the sound effect for that? Very good.
Guys, I'm getting a call. Sorry.
Very good.
It's Wilson Fisk. Hold on. Let me just answer this. No, I have to answer this one. Hello? Yes. Hello. I can't get out of the door, although I started watching this great program. It's a sci-fi cartoon.
No.
Fisk and Morty.
Okay. Just hang up on him.
Goodbye.
Wow. Well, as per every year, I guess it's an annual tradition for Wilson Fisk to drop by on our second. What is it? Number 2.
Yeah, we've done no sequel episodes.
No
This is
sequel.
our
This
first
is
sequel.
our
No,
first
this is the
sequel
first
episode.
sequel
Well, our
episode.
last episode, the movies, is a sequel episode.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. You're right.
But this is an exciting one. This has a different format than
does.
all the other ranked
It
episodes.
sure does, Tongue.
Yeah, we're doing top 5 ways according to Improviser. Number 2.
Number 2.
What does that mean, guys?
Number
What does that mean?
dose.
So what we did is Angus, Leslie, and I, we came up with some questions for the Ottawa Improv Festival 2018, and we asked 15 different groups, essentially.
Yeah.
3 silly questions that we made up, just like last
Just
year.
real fun.
Just little
Yeah.
fun. It's
and we're
just
gonna
fun.
take those, and
we're
we're
gonna-
gonna make 3 mini lists.
So just
right?
exactly. So we're gonna rank other people's answers because they're way funnier than us.
Oh yeah, no, we're
Yeah.
fucking terrible.
We're one-trick ponies. I mean, Wilson Fisk. That's all.
If
we
you like ranking out there, this episode's for you.
yeah.
So is every other episode because they're all about ranking.
But this one's more so because
Yeah,
we
more
do
bang for your
more
buck.
ranking.
Lots of ranking. So we're gonna bang them out.
Oh
So-
yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah, 3 different questions and top 5 ways according to Improvisers. Here we go. Our very first question is Does anyone want to introduce it? I'll do it. I'll do the first one. This was my question. Ready?
Okay.
We're
One
looking-
of us would have liked a shot, but that's cool.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, fine.
We're looking for the top 5 ways to escape from a prison full of chimp ninjas. Chimp ninjas. That's right.
Chimp ninjas.
Not just regular ninjas, not just monkeys, not just ninjas, chimp ninjas.
Yeah. Well, chimps are apes, but you know.
Apes, potatoes.
Yeah. Those two are very similar.
Apes, tomatoes, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. So for our very first guest that we have, that we got from the Improv Festival this year, and I'll just say really quickly, great festival.
Oh, it was
Great
a fun. It
festival.
was a blast.
Fantastic
It was a blast.
Right off the bat, thank you for everyone who,
and,
you know.
and thanks to the Improv Embassy for putting that one together.
Yeah, and all the guests
was
who
great.
let us set them aside for this
Oh my
ridiculous clip. Hopefully, it makes more sense now than it did when we recorded it, because everyone was like, "What was that
What's
for?"
going on? Yeah.
But you'll see the magic come true. The very first guest that we have for the Ninja Chimps question is that we have David Kaufman from Crybabies. Okay, so here we go.
Best way to escape from a prison full of chimp ninjas. So firstly, I would imagine that chimps have like super good hearing, so you got to be really silent. I would wrap myself in my sheets. First, I would bribe one of the chimps with a banana, and then I would wrap myself in sheets. He would hopefully open the gate for me, and then I would kind of walk out of there like a ghost. And everyone knows that chimps believe in ghosts, so they'll know. They'll just think that it's just another ghost, and they'll just let me leave. Yeah, they'll just let me leave.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Okay.
That's good.
So let's boil that down a little bit, so that way it's easier for us to rank them
Yeah.
later. So it comes down to thinking that David's a ghost, and they'll let him
Yeah.
leave later.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
bribing a guard and using your sheets to pretend to be a ghost and just walk right out of there. I like it because it's ballsy.
effective.
It's ballsy. I like
It is ballsy. It is ballsy, and it is proved in science.
Yeah.
This is a true fact that chimps are afraid of ghosts.
Yeah, they teach chimps sign language, and then the first thing they ask them is like, "Do you believe in ghosts?" And they normally answer, "Why are you doing this to me?" But then they also go, "Yes, I believe in ghosts."
The movie Sixth Sense was
based on this?
Yeah,
Based on the
originally
ghost.
starred all ape cast.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Coco was in that one, right?
Yes, Coco was in it. Abu was in it.
Caesar.
Caesar,
There you
sure,
go. That's a popular one.
sure. Grape ape.
What's Homer's ape called? His chimpanzee. His
Mojo.
Mojo.
Mojo, of course. Mojo sad.
What does he write? Mojo is dying. What does he write down?
Yeah.
Pray. Oh, no, it's pray for Mojo.
Pray for Mojo. Anyways, that was David's clip. Now let's move on. We have next Jonathan Shabu from Humans of Improv.
Well, man, it's hard because they're chimps. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. First thing you're gonna do is, are you in a cell? Am I in a cell? I'm not in a cell. No, it's just like they're guarding me. I'm tied down to a chair, probably. So the first thing I do is distract them with some like cool questions. And just like ask them about themselves. Like nobody ever talks to the ninjas. So I'm gonna like talk to the ninja. I'm gonna really get to know the ninjas. Like just because they're chimps, like doesn't mean anything. Because you can just like talk to them and just see what, like you know, you just. Like, hey, like, how's it going? Hey, listen, look, I know you're doing, like, you got this thing right now, and I know it's really important to you to have me as a hostage, but, like, it would be super cool if I wasn't. And then you wait and you just see what they say, because sometimes people can surprise you. Chimps can surprise you. So, I would just listen, I think. I would just listen. I would disarm them with care. I would disarm them with heart and love. And like eventually no one can withstand love. So I would that's what I would do. And then like they would melt, they'd be like, it's hard being a chimp ninja and I'll be like, yeah, I bet, like fuck, I couldn't do it. And then, and then maybe we'd build a rapport. And then they'd be like, hey, I don't have to hold you here anymore. You can go free. I'd be like, no, ninja, come with me. They'd be like, I can't, this is my life. I'd be like, no, it's your choice. It's up to you, ninja. And then, I don't know, maybe we'd leave together and like start a life. So that's what I would do.
Wow.
Wow, that's deep.
John, great answer.
Yeah, it's a good answer.
It's a good answer.
And we're actually optioning that screenplay
I'd watch that.
right now.
What would you call it?
I would call it Singing in the Rain.
Great.
Who would you cast?
The Rain
Okay.
would be played by
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
That's right. Yeah.
Sure. The part of the singing would be played by Rip Torn.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Ding,
And-
ding.
And then yes.
Rip Torn, yeah.
And then as far as the width, I would have to go with the probably the singer Dido.
Wow.
Wow, these are good choices. You should be a casting director.
I am a casting
Oh.
director.
Right.
I like that though. He's sweet talking the chimps. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's breaking them down verbally.
Sounds like it's just one chimp that he's really sweet talking. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you'd have to
that's
say,
true.
"Hey,
Interesting.
good." Like we could talk about this.
No,
when we
no,
rank
no.
them,
That's a
but
good
it's
point,
a
though.
good point.
He almost gets like a Star Wars. What was it? Force Awakens. He like finds the Finn amongst them. It's just like who's the one that's going to betray the other ones.
The First Order.
First
I
order.
I like the phrase "disarm with care."
Yeah, disarm with
disarm
care.
with care.
I like
It's a
that.
great phrase.
Love
It's
it.
a good name for a movie, maybe.
We're moving
Singing in the Rain's
on.
good.
Singing in the Rain's
We're going to
better.
move on to the third clip here. We have Megan Murphy from Embassy Q.
I would say, okay, sneak up behind one of the chimp ninjas and then kill it, obviously, and then wear it as a costume. So, like, open it up, wear its skin on your body, and then assimilate with the other chimp ninjas, and then you can just kind of like work your way out. I think that would be the best way. You'd need a sharp weapon, though.
All right, that's it.
Prisons are full of shivs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I like that she acknowledges too that it's like you're gonna need a sharp weapon because like it not only is it a ninja but it's a chimp and they're like super fucking strong.
And that's two
you gotta
strong
cut-
things in one, right?
You got to cut that skin off too. Pretty grody, but I respect it. I like it. It's good.
What?
Grody, like
Grody?
like gross. You never heard that before?
I have heard that before, but not since like the early
Whatever.
2000s.
Shock 'em, bro.
Shaka
Let's
bra.
let's get some gnarly
Angus is from
grody
the
whiz.
past. You don't know that?
I did not know that. I did
He's a
Yeah,
not
time
man.
know
traveler.
Yeah, man.
He can't travel far.
I was born in the
Now-
90s.
now-
Oh.
There are height and weight discrepancies between chimp bodies and human bodies. Am I crazy?
Yeah, they
now
max-
maybe this is something we get into in the ranking,
Yeah.
but I have concerns, Megan.
Let's-
I have concerns.
let's talk about during
I
the
love you, but I
ranking.
have concerns.
Because chimps are like max, like what, like 4 or 5?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Or
like
3.
rough.
I don't know. We don't know. We should have done our research on this.
4 or 5.
And ninjas, how big are they?
And that's the thing about a ninja; they can be any size.
Well, no. Well, ninjas genuinely smaller,
Smaller, nimble.
smaller, nimble, stealthy.
disagree. You can have a big fat
All right.
ninja.
Let's move on.
you
Let's move
could,
on.
you could. Tum Tum from Three
From
Ninjas.
Three Ninjas? Anyways.
Don't know what you're talking about. Is that the one with Rob Schneider?
It's the one with Rip Torn.
Let's move on. Next, we have Sarah Burns from Big Bang Improv. Here we go.
Burns.
Step 1, befriend the ninjas. You know, there's going to be a couple different ways to do this, okay? Ninjas happen to be sneaky. So you're going to want to get sneaky with them, befriend them, maybe offer them, I don't know, what do chimps like the pecans? Pecans? Yeah, so we're going to offer those chimp ninjas a handful of pecans. It's going to make them want you. And if they want you, they're not going to want you to stay. So you're going to want to take a handful of those pecans, extend them to the ninjas, and then you know what you're gonna do? You're just gonna tug on that rope right above your head, and oh look, there's a trapdoor right underneath you. Incredibly enough, the ninjas had nothing to do with it. You just need to pull that handle on the trapdoor, and voila, you're gone.
Wow.
Wow. So you pull a string above you, opening a door below you.
Below you.
I love
The
that.
pecan thing was pecan. How do we say it?
Ooh.
I have
Pecans.
You gotta be really
concerns-
careful
I have
how you say that.
concerns about that. I have concerns. No. I like. What is this prison? What?
It's an imaginary prison. It can be anything.
Okay, it could be Azkaban. Could be.
It could be
Guys, I think it's pretty
what other
clear.
prisons? I don't know.
Could be
any-
Alcatraz. Do
Alcatraz?
all the best prisons
No.
start with A?
Guys, I'm pretty sure we defined it in the question. It's a prison
Full of
filled with
chimp
chimp
ninjas.
ninjas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of those could there be?
I
guess
But
there's
yes,
only-
they do all start with A.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We have one more. We have one. We have Very last one, Danny. Danny alone.
Danny.
Danny from the Improv Embassy. Here we go.
How to escape from a prison that has ninja monkeys. So these aren't just regular monkeys, they're ninja monkeys, which means that they're sneaky. So if I decided to kind of barrel a monkeys them and, make them hold hands and go out the window, they'll be sneaky and quiet about it because they're ninjas. They're not going to make their usual chimp noises. They'll be stealthy and they won't make
She acknowledges their
ladder noises either because they're sneaky like ninjas. And then I'll climb down them. And I'll probably have bananas with me somehow and then bribe them with them. And then they'll be my friends and then they won't snitch on me or something. Anyway, yeah, I would make them link arms and then climb down their bodies. That's how I would escape. Okay, bye.
Such a good. I like
Danny,
that answer.
bye.
That's good. And that's our 5 answers.
Yeah.
Danny, great.
Barrel
That's
monkeys,
great.
yeah, like a chimp ladder.
Oh, wow.
Ladder
noises.
Classic ladder noises.
Ladder noises.
Can't tell you how many times I've had ladders are just too damn noisy.
Yeah.
Can I get a quiet ladder?
Yeah. Do you guys have a ladder that is silent and doesn't make ladder noises? Sorry, I can't.
I
keep
can
this big.
sew you
Never
the
climbed
sponge.
on chimps though, so I assume that
They're sturdy.
Well,
they're sturdy, but you're also stepping on their flesh and blood.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they're sturdy.
Presumably you're like barefoot though. It's prison, right?
I guess chimps chimps and both ninjas. Ninjas would be extra built.
Yeah,
They could
they're
withstand the
tough.
pain. They're born-
That's two types of animals, and ninjas aren't animals, but like that's two types of things that can like take a.
They can take a punch.
They can take a
and
punch.
a cake.
They could take a punch. And
I've punched a lot of chimps. I'll let you know. Self-defense always.
Yeah, and that's why Angus isn't allowed
Angus,
at the
let
zoo
go of that
anymore.
Yeah.
chimp.
No.
Let go of that chimp.
He started it.
All right, let's rank these guys here, okay? So let's run them down real quick, okay? So David Kaufman, his was use sheets.
Yeah,
pretend you're a ghost.
Pretend you're a ghost.
Jonathan Shabu, we have disarm them with care.
Disarm with care.
Megan Murphy, we had
Skin costume.
skin costume. Sarah Burns, pecans.
Pecan trapdoor.
Pecan trapdoor.
Pecan trapdoor. And Danny, barrel of monkeys is what I got out of it.
Chimp ladder.
Chimp ladder. Yeah.
Barrel of monkeys, chimp ladder.
Yeah. Which
A barrel of monkeys chimp ladder.
which I think I'd like to start off talking about that one first. This the barrel of monkeys.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good answer just because you're using something that they do in nature, right? Because
It's true.
we've all seen monkeys link arms together and actually hang like a ladder,
Yep.
like a rope ladder.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a
We've all
thing.
seen that.
We've all
so that I bet you could trick them into doing it.
It's true.
Like
Yeah,
I bet you
they-
guys couldn't form a ladder.
You know what?
I bet you guys can't hold hands.
Yeah.
You know what I like about this answer is that Danny doesn't necessarily presume that these ninja chimps are after you.
Yeah, maybe they're the fellow prisoners.
That's
You
true.
know?
Oh,
We don't
interesting.
say, yeah, that's right. We never say
That's true.
they're
We never
It's just
said-
a prison filled with them.
We
They're
never
not necessarily the guards.
explicitly said,
Wow.
So maybe there's not even that much convincing. It's like, hey guys, you remember that thing we used to do? I don't know, it's super stupid. Where we like link arms and then you want to do that? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. I'm not doing anything. I was just being a ninja.
And a chimp.
Yeah, it's true.
Or a chimp.
This prison could have been holding the chimp ninjas, right? And you're just another prisoner.
Yeah.
Prisoner.
Okay. Okay. I
You know what I mean?
like that.
I like that.
It's high,
Creative.
as you know,
It's
as
high.
right now.
It's high caliber.
I also
might
like
be my number one, guys.
interesting.
It might be.
It might be.
Interesting.
I could be convinced though.
I like disarm them with care.
Disarm with care is very nice though.
It's very sweet. It's very heartfelt.
It is very
Yeah.
sweet.
Different direction.
Yeah.
Because once again, it assumes that the ninja chimps, they have a softer side.
It's got a lot of waiting involved, though. I will say that. It's a lot of waiting to break through that language barrier and then
This
also
is
figure
probably
out
going to
like,
be a language barrier.
There
Yeah.
probably is going to be,
Also, sheet ghost is cool because then you just
Sheet
scare
ghost
them. Because it's
Sheet
kind of like
ghost?
fight. It's like children. Like last year, we tackled like fighting children.
Yes.
And one of the things that came up a couple times was like just make them think you're magic because kids will fall for anything. I feel like chimps would fall for that too.
chimps would definitely.
Where it's like, ooh, I'm
Yeah.
a ghost, and they'll be like, oh shit, a ghost.
no.
We haven't.
Well,
you
Get
know,
out of
the
his way.
training never covered ghosts.
Exactly.
yeah, I don't want to
That's-
be near
that's
a
like-
ghost.
I also like trapdoor though, because it's hilarious that it's like such a
Yeah, it's weird that
I
no one
like
else
it.
answered that one.
I
'Cause,
like it, but the problem I have is just I can't see a trapdoor in a prison. I just can't see it.
You can't see it.
Have
You don't
you
think
not-
anyone would build it.
Have you not seen The Rock starring Nick Cage and Sean Connery? Place is full of trapdoors.
I
Alcatraz.
have not. Does that one star Rip Torn?
Yeah, it does.
Well
Ding
then,
ding.
maybe I'll watch it.
Okay.
Okay, what are we
let's
thinking
see,
here?
Let's see. We're thinking barrel monkeys and disarm them with care are pretty high.
Yeah.
Pretty high. Pretty high.
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
Oh,
What do we think about?
We haven't talked about skin costume.
Skin costume.
Now, skin costume. I brought this point up before. The height.
Size
discrepancy.
difference, yeah.
Height, size difference.
I also think it'd be extremely because you have to kill them.
You do have to kill
That's step one. If they're trained chimp ninjas, you have to at least kill one of them with a
Yeah,
shiv,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
These guys are probably have their weapons on them. They know
Yeah.
what stealth is. You're gonna try to sneak on a ninja? That's a
true.
lot.
out stealth the stealth god.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
I don't know.
I think I know.
it's
I
low.
love
I
Murph,
just don't
but I
buy
think,
it.
Murph, we
Yeah,
love you.
Murph,
Murph, we
Murph,
love you.
we love you. I think you
And
lose
you're
a couple
number
points there.
5.
You're
You're
number
number
5.
five.
And
Yeah.
you're number 5.
So sorry, Murph.
You know, hey, you made
Out
the
of
top
5
5.
though. Out of 5 though, not bad. Top 5.
Hey,
Top 5.
You
ways
made the
to.
top 5.
Okay. Then how about number 4 becomes Pecan's
Pecan trapdoor.
Pecan trapdoor. Just because there's a lot of
It's kind of the easy answer. Like, yes, the trapdoor is there. We didn't specify it, but you know.
we also have to assume that this prison somehow has pecans in the commissary or the cafeteria.
Why wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if you heard, but chimps love pecans.
I understand that, but you know,
So you take them from your
prisons
lunch.
take a lot of money to run, and they're gonna go with the lowest common denominator, banana.
Yeah, that's true.
A what?
Banana.
Banana.
They're gonna have
I say
banana.
3. We go ghosts.
Ghosts?
I like ghosts for
Interesting.
3.
Okay,
I like
yeah,
ghosts for
Yeah, that's
3
fine.
because it's crazy, but it's just crazy enough to work.
And then number 2, I'm going. You know what? For me, barrel of monkeys.
Barrel
is my
monkeys
fight.
to 2
Barrel of monkeys is 1.
is 1. Yeah, no, I agree
think
with that.
yeah, but just disarm. Yeah, barrel.
Disarm
of
with care?
I think barrel of monkeys is 1.
Yeah.
Because disarming them with care. I mean, it might take some time.
It's
It
gonna
might
take some time.
It's going to take some time.
Still
and it's
love
going to
that.
take some trust.
Yeah.
This might be a couple of days.
or more.
Or more.
more.
Could be months.
You could
years.
be dead by then.
Yeah, you could be dead.
Yeah, you could be
dead by then.
malnourished.
Yeah.
You could be malnourished. By
But
then.
the
Bananas, that's not
assumption
enough to
that
live
these
off.
monkeys aren't after you, I love that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we
Your
have
fellow.
our
Plus, it's nature.
we have our list here.
Here we
At number
go.
4, we have Megan Murphy's number 5. Number 5, we have Murph's answer for skin costume.
Sorry, Murph.
Number 4, we have Sarah Burns for pecan trapdoor. Number 3, we have David Kaufman's ghost sheets.
David Kaufman's Ghost Sheets.
Ooh, I'd read that. I'd read that.
David, David, please start that show
yeah.
and allow us to be on it, please.
I would love to be on that show. Number 2, we have Jonathan Shabu, disarm them with care.
Disarm with care.
And number 3, the head honcho herself from the Improv Embassy, Danny Alon,
Danny
Barrel
Alon.
of Monkeys. There you go.
Danny, brilliant.
Danny,
Brilliant.
and as
Yeah.
our number 1, you win our respect and admiration.
That's
Which
right.
you already had.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Um,
We're going to go for quick honorable mentions right now before we
yeah.
go into
Yes.
question 2. So let's get that underway. So for me, these are all just half ideas. I try to just write down 2 or 3 and write them as quick as I can. So it's also like I'm improvising it, right? Number 1 is hire Donkey Kong as your hitman. Get your scientist friend to put growth hormones into a giant banana, and when the chimps eat it, they explode. 3, become a sex slave, and then get the head chimp to fall in love with you or me, and then once I rise to the top, take down the operation from the inside.
Wow.
Nice.
That's what I got.
So mine, I went a little more methodical. Thought about like, okay, what's the natural enemy of the ninja? Well, it's the samurai. And what's the natural enemy of the chimp? It's the lemur. So you just contact the samurai lemurs, and you just get them to break you out of there.
Samurai lemurs.
Samurai lemurs. Also study chimp law. So you read up in the chimp library, and you study chimp law, and you get another trial and you overturn that because you're clearly wrongfully accused.
That's
Objection.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
Sustained.
And then finally, classic prison escape has you sneaking out in like a laundry basket. I'm gonna do a little bit different. I want to sneak out in the bin that's filled with banana peels.
Love it.
And if they try to catch me, I'm all slippery because I'm covered in banana peels.
There you go.
Nice.
They keep trying to hug you, but it keeps slipping.
And I just keep slipping out farther and farther.
You're all lubed up, baby.
Yeah, but then your foot traction is not too great, friend.
Oh, that's a good point. I will cover my feet in peanut butter.
Hot.
Leslie, what do you have?
Shave all hair, and yes, pubes included.
Pubes included.
Pubes included.
Pubes included.
Then glue stick it to your body. Pretend to be a ninja chimp. Sneak out the back jack.
So wait a second. Wait a second. You're gonna shave all the hair off your body and then glue it back onto your body.
That's correct.
It's good. It's good.
That's the plan.
Okay. Yeah.
You only have to really put it on your face because the rest of your and your hands because the rest of your body is a ninja costume.
That's true.
It's true. But you're
Good save. Good save.
Yeah. Phew. This is very similar to one of yours, Tongue. Go to the top of prison and then throw barrels at the monkeys while they try to get at you.
There you go.
Yeah.
DK.
And then I got the ace in the hole, boys.
Ooh.
Because I'm bringing in the big guns. I'm hiring Jane Goodall.
Oh shit.
The ape lady, the
Oh,
chimp
my God.
lady. And she's gonna raise him hell. She's also done time in the military and has killed several
Chimps?
somethings.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm sorry. The one flaw in that though is that she will not harm a chimp.
She would probably harm you before the gym.
She's disarming them with care.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Ooh, good combo answer.
And it'll be faster.
That's right. All right. Well, that's it for question 1. Thank you, everyone, in our first batch of questions for guesting on this spot.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back with question 2. Let's take a break.
I'm gonna go smoke a doob.
Top five.
Hi, my name's Dick Knotts. Most people call me Wolf Penis. My name's Wolf Penis.
All right. Hey, everyone, we're back. We did it. We went on a break, sort of.
We were on a break.
We were on a break. We had quite the adventure on
Can't
our
tell if
break.
that's Jimmy Pardo or Jerry Seinfeld.
It's Ross from Friends. We were on
come
a
on.
break.
Come on.
That makes more sense now.
It does sound like Jerry
Old
Seinfeld.
Davy Schwims.
Davy Schwinn.
Angus.
Yes.
You created the second question, right?
I'm really glad. I'm really happy, guys. I'm really proud of this question. So let's hear the top 5 ways to get back at your bully 20 years later.
Wow, that's quite the question. Were you bullied when you were younger?
Nah, man, my childhood was great. I wasn't at all made fun of and then developed comedic skills as a defense mechanism.
Indeed.
Oh, this took a dark turn.
Yeah, no one here has done that. Now, what kind of bully are we referring to here, Angus?
I had it in mind that it was like an elementary school bully
This is
because it's a little lower stakes.
That's right. This is an elementary school bully.
Yeah.
And everyone
Everyone got bullied in elementary school, right?
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, you guys got bullied, right? You're not just
Yeah, to
For
an extent.
sure, I was bullied.
give me an example.
Oh, every day I would show up and they would say, "Oh man, it's good to see you."
No, that's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing friends say.
And then people gave me high fives.
No,
and
see,
but some of them hurt my hand.
And then
Yeah, no,
when we had to pick teams to at the playground.
Yeah,
to
okay,
first
this happened to me.
time.
Okay,
and
thank
then
you. This,
they're like, Tongue, we want you first.
oh, okay, no, that
So
didn't
I was
happen
like,
to me.
fuck.
Fuck, and now I don't. Yeah,
Anyways.
we don't know why that's bad, but it was bad.
It was bad. So we have 5 more clips. And what we have first is Coffee Break from Montreal. We have Dale Bernier. We have Joe Conto. We have Ariel Daru and Jiva Kalan. I hope I didn't say that wrong. Kalan. Yeah.
I think you're right.
First instinct, best instinct, unless it's wrong.
Sorry, Jiva. Here we go. Here's the first clip.
This is Jiva. Kick him in the nards.
Nice.
Nice. Classic.
This is Ariel. Spitball his face.
Joe Conto. I would make a fake Facebook profile and then befriend him and then, catfish him into something and at the end, a big reveal in front of a lot of people who he respects and he gets humiliated.
Oh, with those 2 things that were mentioned earlier.
They can be part of it, but he'll be fully, probably nude at one point in front of people who,
This is Dale. Lure him into a sordid affair, have sex with him, and then, marry him, stay with him for many years, and then break up with him.
So all of that together is what we're going for.
Oh, it was just one bully?
One bully for all of
you.
you.
One shared bully.
Yeah, but you could do that too. You're all together?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's it.
We're going to put it together and we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So they all end up having sex with him.
Yeah, so they all
Wow.
catfish the bully.
Well, no. There's several steps to
Yeah,
this. So they kick him in the nards.
Okay, yeah, you want to do it in that order?
Yeah, we'll do it in that order.
Yeah. Okay, so this
Kick him in
is
the
how
nards.
this is how this starts. So
Yeah.
first they kick him in the nards.
Then
Ouch.
just spitball
Ouch.
his
Ouch.
face.
And they spitball his face.
That can happen in the
Ookie.
span of 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Ookie.
for sure.
That's gross.
It could be a 1-2. Boink. Chewy.
Yeah, that's right. And then the Facebook profile is a really
like
good
catfish.
Catfish.
Yeah.
Right?
Then marry them.
But then marry them.
Well, sounds like it's a lot more involved than just marry them.
Well,
right
it
off
also
the
was
bat.
like he used the word affair too. So presumably you're stealing them away from their spouse,
family. and
Yeah.
their-
Like,
but you
hopefully
fall in love, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. He never said love. You marry because this is revenge,
it's
right?
marry?
So you steal them away, you marry them, and then you stay with them for many years, and then you break up with them, presumably breaking their heart.
Presumably. I mean, it's a fair assumption to make.
And you know what? I want to throw another nard kick there on the end, just for fun. Bonus nard kick.
Bonus nard kick.
It's definitely the long game.
Yeah, it's a long con.
It's the long con. It's the long con, but also it's an emotional journey for the bully, you know? They're like, oh, I got kicked in the nards. Oh, I got spitball in my face. Oh, I found this new friend of mine who lives far away or whatever. And then, oh, they start an affair. You know, it's a big journey. And then at the end, it's the ultimate revenge.
The thing I like about this too is we had 4 people involved in this one, right? And if you had 4 people, that makes the whole catfishing process and all this stuff like a lot easier because you can start to orchestrate things to make it go in your favor because you've got this team of people at your back helping you out.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, let's keep going. Next, we have Ryan Mulligan from A Little Awkward.
The best way to get back at your elementary school bully 20 years later would be to find him on Facebook. Stalk him down real hard, even though you're probably in a different city at this point. You've grown, you're mature, maybe you have a job. Go to his place of work, and it's really start provoking him, and really like run around him and be aggressive with him and demean him verbally. And then when he gets really amped up and really angry and about to say, "Do you want to fight?" you turn to him and you say, "No, let's hug this out. Peace is the answer." And then you hug, and you say, "See what I did? I'm bigger than you." And then you walk away, and you leave him alone.
Wow. The moral high ground.
Yeah.
Moral high ground.
You got to do a lot of shit to get to that moral high ground, but
Yeah.
Wow.
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 Wow. That's a great plan, Ryan.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Feel like there's a butt coming.
No, I don't know.
There
if
is
there's
a long.
butt.
It's a long con as well.
How is it a long con? You could do this in the span of an hour.
You could probably do this in like a week. You just harass them until they're like, "Okay, man, let's go." And you're like, "You know what? No."
I see. The way I pictured it, you burst into the office. You go, "Hey, fuck face,
You got
fuck
to Facebook him and provoke him, right?
You have to do the
first.
Facebook
You
as
do
well. Of
Facebook
course, I
and
forgot
provoke.
the Facebook at the beginning.
Yeah, you
Correct.
provoke them, and so that's I love you provoke them, and then take the high ground. It feels slightly less earned, but I appreciate it.
But also,
I like
you
that, though.
assume that the bully will say, "Do you want to fight?" before just throwing a punch at you.
Yeah.
Because if he just throws a punch at you because you provoked him too much, then you won't get to take the high ground.
I will say though, I got bullied a lot. I only got beat up a couple times. So people generally call it out. They call it out.
They try to say it before they do it.
I think bullies might be the biggest cowards of all. And they're except for the ones that are really big and strong. They'll be like, "Hey man, you want to fight?" to like try and scare you, kind of like a chicken thing. So I can see that happening.
But also, Ryan's an old school guy, so he comes from.
Oh, he's a stand-up guy.
Yeah, well, he comes from a time where he's a time traveler.
That's right.
And he comes from a time where every fight had to start with, "Do you want to fight?"
Yeah.
So that's where he's coming from in
slaps.
regards to when
Do
he
you
want to
tussle?
Yeah. How about a go? You want to have a go at me?
You want to have a real roll?
It's prohibition
roll
era.
around the dirt?
Oh, it's going to be a real corker.
Yeah, I don't follow.
It's not there.
Guys, brush up.
All right.
We're gonna have to make T-shirts.
What's the next fucking
We have
answer?
another clip. This one we have Tom Hearn and Kaya Green from The Party Show. Wow.
Succeed more than them.
Yes, that's a good one. Or I was going to say, buy them a 1998 Honda Civic, and they have to drive that for the rest of their lives.
Okay, great. I like that. I also think meet them, have the best sex ever, don't call.
I was going to say, have the best sex ever, don't let them come.
Okay. Okay, what if you don't let them come and then you don't call?
And then you give them a 1998 Honda Civic.
or you give them a 1998 Civic, fuck them in the back of it.
Yes, because there's barely a back.
Don't let them come.
And then tell them to get out of your Civic and then drive away. That's it. Okay.
Nailed it.
So have sex with them
In the
your-
back
of a 1998
Civic.
Honda Civic hatchback.
Yep. Don't let
them
get
come.
There.
You
leave them wanting
you come.
more. You definitely
For sure.
And
Well,
then
obviously.
tell them to get out of my Honda Civic.
And this will all be better if, in the process of this, you make them realize that they are gay.
And teach them about whales.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, really
There's a lot-
interesting
there's
at
a-
the end
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot to take in that one. I like it though. I like it. It jumps out at me because I'm a lover, not a fighter. And yeah.
That's great. I love the evolution of that.
A lot of specifics in there too. 1998 Honda Civic.
Well,
Hatchback.
First
Hatchback.
of all, love the 1998 Honda Civic because at this point that's a 20-year-old car.
That's a 20-year-old car now. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna have problems with that.
Well, I'm confused.
Carburetor's gonna be bunk.
At first, they
It's
were
probably off the
giving
blocks.
the car away.
Yeah.
But now it sounds like we're driving away.
What I'm saying is I'm going to boil this because they also said like succeed more than them and then abandon that, which I appreciate.
Yes.
I like fuck the high ground. This is about revenge.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take their last answer there where they kind of culminated all together.
Yeah.
They're like, and they made it sound like the car was yours at that point.
Yeah.
And you're only using it for the fuck. Like you're only using it there to fuck the
for a
person.
bad fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. For a well,
For-
good
fuck
for you, bad for them.
Because you get to come.
You get to come. Yeah. They don't get to come.
Do you guys ever play good fuck, bad fuck?
Yeah, man. You want to play it right now?
You ever play?
Sure.
Okay,
Was that a
let's-
good fuck?
No, it was a bad
wrong.
fuck. Oh fuck! It was a good fuck.
Yeah, it was a good
Do
fuck.
you
Damn
ever
it.
play good come bad?
Oh, dude.
No.
Jesus,
No.
gross.
Hey, man, we're having fun here.
Ew. Like this is a fucking real show. Okay, you can't take that kind of shit. You one more outburst like this, and we're fucking sending you to Waterloo.
And we're sending.
I am absolutely appalled at the joke that was just said.
How did you get back in here?
I'm so appalled. I would like to have a good full meal of lobster fisk.
And
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Wilson
Tom.
Fisk just faded. He just
Yeah, he was
Fog
like
machine away.
he was a force ghost the whole time,
Yeah.
guys.
Something tells me he might be back.
Yeah, I think I could come back one or two more times.
Anyway, we have the answer.
we have more
Let's-
clips. We have more clips.
We could talk about it.
I will definitely mess up these names, but our good friends that we met at the Improv Festival.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Wilson Fisk really beat me up. He was my bully.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why I didn't want him on the show. We have Caroline Das and Michael Mongardi. One of those two. From Greasy Pizza Kisses. Here we go.
I'd want him to hurt. Like, I'd want it to be painful. Like, maybe, but something slow. And I'd want him to, like, this is the thing. I want him to know that something is happening and not be able to do anything about it. And I want it to end in his inevitable death, I think. What do you think about that? Too much?
Yeah, I feel like that's a
I
lot.
feel like you would...
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like sometimes the biggest, especially if they remember you, the biggest power move is to not remember them.
that's
You know,
good.
just not place them. And especially when they're like, oh, because a lot of people have regret for what they did as kids. And if they're feeling, oh, God, I was so mean to you as a kid. And you're like, I'm sorry, who are you? God, I don't remember. We were in class together for 10 years. That's so wild. And then you just name drop the other people in the class.
Yeah, like all of his friends
family
and family and everything.
all these great
Like,
times you had
his
with them.
sister,
It's like,
you're like, oh, do you
God,
remember?
I'm so sorry. I just can't place you.
Yeah. Oh,
so wild.
forget everything I said.
Yeah. Let
I
me
love
jump
this.
in my Ferrari real quick and see if I could pull something up.
Yeah,
you know?
and then you, like, do donuts
Oh,
around
my house
the
is in the
school.
bridal path. Are you cool? But that's a very rich neighborhood, so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you
and then
just-
you flaunt your success.
Yeah, and then...
Real or perceived.
And then you stab him in the neck.
This is a great answer.
Wow.
This is a great answer.
This is a stacked category
Yeah.
so far.
I think Michael likes killing people.
Hey, Michael, I'm on board. Michael, if you're listening to this, I'm on board, man.
Hey, we're all on board.
Hey, he's
Well, but me most
modern
of
day Dexter. Dexter?
Yeah,
Dexter.
it's funny because it's kind of a dated reference now.
Wow.
That show hasn't been on for a
20
couple
years,
and it hasn't been-
1998.
Yeah, the
Same-
Dexter the Boy Genius is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, man.
His laboratory. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. 4 good seasons, then 5 really bad seasons.
That's right.
I like how he started off that, got convinced, like, no, we don't need to kill someone. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. But then at the end,
Well,
snuck it in
that's
there.
that's the thing, right? Is you've got this person chasing after you, being like, "No, remember me." And you're like, "I don't." And then they're like, "Please, just remember me." And then you turn around, you stab them right in the neck, and then you just watch the life fade from their eyes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you just
or you
say,
don't because you
"I
drive.
still don't remember.
You drive away in your Ferrari.
Oh fuck yeah! And Ferrari, you don't even need to be super. You can rent a Ferrari. For
You can.
So like
$700 a
This
day or
one's
something,
easier to
whatever it is.
accomplish. This one's pretty easy to accomplish.
Yeah, you can rent a Ferrari.
This might be the most practical.
Guys, we can get a
one.
Ferrari right now.
I could fucking get a Ferrari today,
I get on the blower.
guys.
I say, listen here, gang-o. That's what I call a guy. And I go, listen here, gang-o.
Okay.
Get us a hot Ferrari. I need some wheels.
We don't have any Ferraris.
His voice is
we don't
all
have,
over
we,
the
We don't have any
place.
Ferraris in. They're all booked
What
up.
are you thinking about?
They're all booked up for the rest of the month. Any other cars you would like to take?
No, I'm good. Thanks. I'll take my business
we got a
elsewhere.
gremlin out back.
Fuck you.
All right, this bit's over.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
that
great.
will-
That's
Yeah, I really like that answer though.
I
That's what I
like
was
it.
getting at.
Well, we have one more clip to go through. One
more?
One more. For the second question, that is. We have Jeffrey Cork from Orson, Wales.
And I think the best way to get back at your bully from way back when is like, so you message them on Facebook and you say, hey, I just want to talk about some things back in the day. Would you mind like coming to meet me at like the Starbucks nearby? And they're like, yeah, Jeff, I've been meaning to talk to you too, no problem, whatever. And you like go sit down and like you befriend them, like you become really close. Like you're just like, I just never realized we had so much in common with each other. This is so crazy. Yeah, do you want to go like check out like a movie? And then they'd be like, yeah, sure, let's go like see something. Yeah, Moana's out. You want to see Moana? I'm like, no one wants to see him, an adult, and no one wants to watch with me. Yeah, let's go see Moana. And so you set up like a day to go check out Moana. And you're like, oh, dude, I'm running. You get him to go first. Assume the boy's a guy, but it could be a girl too, you know, it's equality. But you say, hey, I'm running a little late. Do you mind buying the 2 tickets? And then we'll watch the movie. And they say, oh, yeah, sure, no problem, because like they bullied you and they feel bad. And then you just never go. Ignore all the messages afterwards and nothing. And that guy's at Moana by himself, and he bought 2 tickets.
I fucking love that.
So good.
That's so simple.
What I love about Jeff's answer is it's Moana,
Yeah.
so that movie's
Yeah.
not even in theaters anymore. And
Yeah, but they
it's-
might bring it back to the Mayfair or something. you
Yeah,
know?
and that
second run theater.
It's really
Third run theater, really.
The revenge is spending an extra $10.
So but there's like a mental thing where they're like that person fucking played me. And I will say the one downside to this, and maybe this is kind of telling about me as a person, is you don't get to be there to see it. But
You can set up cameras.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You get your friend to sit a couple rows back.
Yeah, you can put a live stream.
Also, I haven't seen Moana, so it'd be tough for me because I want to see it.
That's
but-
for another cast.
You gotta see
That's for another-
Moana.
Do I?
Make way.
Yeah. Make way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't understand the reference.
No, I don't. I told
I'm
you
starting
I
a new
didn't
podcast actually.
Yeah, what's
where
it called?
I interview people who've never seen Moana.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea for a podcast.
No Anna? Is that
No
what-
Moana.
that's what-
No Anna, make way, make way.
tell me Moana. Like more. Tell me. No, fuck it.
Makes
I
more
wanna
sense.
fucking rank this
Let's
thing.
Let's
rank
fucking
it.
rank it.
Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so we have a coffee break.
Nards, spitball, catfish.
Affair, Mary.
Right. Then we have Orion Mulligans, where we have Hug It Out.
Hug it out.
Hug it out.
Hug it out.
After
Forgive
some
them.
provoking.
After
a lot
some
of these start with Facebook, it seems.
Yeah, it's a good tool. It's
Facebook,
a good tool.
hot topic.
Hot topic. Then we have Tom and Kaya, which is have sex at the back of a 1988
Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
You
then
come.
You come.
They don't come.
They don't come.
You kick them out.
And yeah. Then you kick them out.
Yeah.
Do you drive away? Probably.
Yeah. Oh, you drive.
Well, you
peel
try.
off.
You try to. No, that's the best part. You're like, you gotta like roll down the window. You gotta like roll down the window with the hand crank and be like, "Hey, can you give me a push?"
You know what the problem is that you have to drive away, but since it's such an old car, it might not, you might be stuck there.
Yeah. No, that's a thing. Or that's a thing. That's a risk you gotta
That's
take.
a risk
That
you
is
gotta
a
take.
risk.
Either way, though, you kick them out of the car like naked. I
But
assume.
interesting point.
Yeah.
Interesting
Then we have Greasy Pizza Kisses, Michael and Caroline.
The
Ferrari. We have the Ferrari. And,
And not remembering.
Yeah.
Not
Forget
remembering
them.
them.
Forget them.
Forget them. Stab them.
And then stab them at the end.
Get them, stab them. Forget stab. Then Jeffrey's. I love this actually.
So
As
good.
Moana. It says
it's
buying
really
2 tickets
good.
to Moana.
Moana
Or,
no show.
Get Moana no show. I love
No
that.
wanna show.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
okay.
Yeah. Moana no show.
First thought, best thought.
What are we feeling here?
This is a really stacked category.
It is
a
really-
lot of really great answers.
It's
A
tough.
lot of corkers for sure.
A lot
of corkers.
A lot of corkers.
Especially from Jeff Corker because
Yeah, I like that
one. That's not. It is Cork, but it's not Corker.
Honestly, it's up there for me. I don't know if it's number one. I think my number one might be Greasy Pizza Kisses. Forget them.
Interesting.
Forget them
and stab them.
Fucking stab them.
Now, what's the what? But let's start at 5.
Okay.
Let's start at 5.
Okay.
Let's start at 5.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I'm sorry. I'm jumping the gun here.
Okay, so
that's really tough.
That's tough. This is
tough. It's hard.
This is tough. They're
also
tough.
good.
So it depends on how you want to go. Not remembering. It sounds good in theory. Like, this will be
interesting.
This will be like, a real and emotional punch. But when someone from your past forgets who you are after enough time is like, do you really feel that bad, or do you just go, oh no, it's been 20 years or whatever?
Yeah, I guess that one really hinges on them looking to make amends.
You know what? Also,
which I don't think any of my bullies want.
They don't remember you either.
Oh, that could back.
I mean?
Oh, you're right. That could backfire on
So
you.
it's like, who are you?
And then
how do you sneak in that
you're like, no, you bullied me, and then you've already lost because now you remember them.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's a fair point, guys.
There you go.
That's a fair point.
I think that's a 5.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Okay, well then I think maybe for 4, and it's sweet and all. But I'm here for vengeance. I don't know if I want to hug it out.
Hug at the end. I was going to bring up the same thing. Yes.
It's also, and I feel like it's not as earned too, because like if they came to me and were like stressing over it and stuff like that,
yeah,
even like forgiving them. If I want to get vengeance on them, is forgiving them really the best way to go about that? Because the whole question is, suppose you want to get vengeance on them.
Yeah.
And being the bigger person is great, but I think once you forgive them, I think they're like,
I don't think you. I think it's not that you are being the bigger person. I think it's you are acting like the bigger person in order to destroy them. But again, if you do that, they'll probably just walk away with going, "Oh, I feel kind of shitty. I guess I'll go get a sub."
Yeah.
You trying to sneak in a sponsored ad right now?
I'll go get a nice Quiznos sub.
Can you put the Quiznos away?
A nice Quiznos.
Do you have to wear the shirt and the hat?
Sub.
Put the toaster away. We know.
We get it. They're all toasted.
Quiznos sub.
I asked them not to once, and they're like, "Sorry, has to go through to get to the end."
I had to say it 4 times, and then I get the money.
That's pretty good though.
Okay.
50 grand.
So
50 grand.
Hug It Out is gone.
Hug It Out's number 5.
4.
Number 4. And
then number 3. Let's think about it here.
Maybe just the coffee break one, just because it takes up so much of your life.
It is. It's a long time.
That's a long time.
That's a long.
You're going to dedicate your best. It's rich. It's rich. It could piss. It could pay off, but it's going to use up the best years of your life, I think.
Yeah, you really do have to dedicate your entire life to get back at your bully.
And what if you accidentally fall in love with them?
Yeah.
Then you forget your
spend that
purpose.
much time with someone, maybe you fall in love with them.
Yeah.
And also, like, you start off with a nards and the spitball. Sorry.
Ow! Fuck, man.
Jesus, dude.
What?
You didn't have to throw a glass at him.
I was playing with my gavel. I'm becoming a judge.
Okay,
I wanted to tell you guys later.
Don't do it on my eye. Okay, continue.
Nards and a spitball, you could get... Well, nards would put you down. Spitball, though, I don't know.
I'm saying it's number 3.
I think it's number 3.
I agree with
it's
that.
good.
Respectable number 3.
It can work. It would definitely get back at your bully, but it's too long. It's too long.
Okay, so now it's between Moana No Show and 1988 No Come.
I kind of want Moana No Show at number 1.
Really? That's interesting. It's tough.
I think it's funny. But you know what? I'm going for funny. I have to be more realistic here. Is it
Moana
the best?
No Show's very funny. It's really good.
Is it the best way to get back at your bully?
But you know what? I think the
fuck no.
It's simple. It's to the point.
I think the crux of the 1998 Honda is that you are initially giving it to them as, hey, this is your car.
Yeah, is that where they landed at the end?
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure because you.
But you drive away in it
because they said originally they were like, you give them a 1990, they have to drive it for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
So you start with that, like, all right, well, hey, I get a free car,
but you gotta fuck me for it. You gotta have sex with me.
So then you have sex. You come. You go to Orgasm Town. Fucking choo choo.
And that sounds like.
What if they come first?
You have so that's the interesting thing. So you
want to come first. Obviously, that's the plan.
Because we're clearly all such good lovers. Our partner's going to come immediately before we do.
Yeah.
We're all adjusting our collars. No, I think it would be doable.
What?
Making it so you get off before they do.
I think,
especially.
What if you pre-jerk off?
Maybe you get so wrapped up into it though. You're like, okay, you're thinking too much because maybe you get too in your head.
You get in your head.
No, you starve yourself for a week before.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
starve
yeah.
yourself for at least a week.
But now we're
Maybe a
adding.
month.
But now,
Oh, you meant orgasm.
Yeah. You orgasm starve yourself. You don't
Guys,
actually starve yourself.
I'm gonna say it. Civic number 2. There's
Civic
a
number
lot.
2?
There's a lot of moving pieces to it. Moana's very simple.
You know what? You're right.
Moana's very simple.
Moana's
You're right.
very
And
simple.
the message that it sends.
And I like to think it could be any movie because presumably you get one they're super excited about, and you're just like, fuck you. You mean nothing to me. Nothing.
Yeah.
I've moved on. Because it also gets my favorite part there. You forget them a little bit because you're just like, I'm not here anymore.
Yeah.
And
it has to be Moana.
It has. Okay.
It has to be
okay.
Moana.
I literally just said the opposite of that, but yes, it has to be
The thing
Moana.
is, like, Moana's a great movie.
Is it? I haven't seen it.
It's a great movie.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
But then at the end, they get to watch a great movie. It's still number 1.
It's still number
Oh,
one.
interest. No, that's a
very.
good
They get to
point.
watch.
Okay, no, we can't do this all day.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Civic number 1. Upset. No, you
For
guys
me-
made a good
for
point.
me, Civic is
it
number
a
one.
good
Let's
movie?
go. I think it's a great movie.
Okay, I figured. Okay.
Leslie, you've seen it.
Oh, Moana's a great movie.
Okay, yeah,
Make way.
I don't want them to sit in a good movie.
Consider The Coconut.
Okay, you're doing all references I do not get. Okay, fine. Fucking 98 Civic. Let's do it.
You're welcome. That's also a Moana reference.
I don't know what you're talking about.
1998 Civic. Are we going?
I think so. We have to.
1998 No Come. You're in.
I'm sorry, Jeff. That was really close.
Jeff,
but I mean,
Jeff, I fought for you. If you're
picked
listening, I want you to know I
picked
fought
a
for
really
you.
good movie. If you picked something,
Yeah, if you
like,
picked,
Phantom Thread,
hey, Phantom Thread was pretty good.
and it's long.
What Kingsman 2?
Kingsman 2 is fun.
I'm sure there's a lot worse movies.
Too much.
that
Too
we
much. Spoiler alert, Elton John's in it, and he's
But
in
you want
way
something
too much of it.
mediocre.
Mediocre, right?
Enough to like, I would see that, but once you see it, go,
Like, National Treasure 3 hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it will.
Yeah. Indiana Jones, Crystal Skull. That's what we put them in.
There we go.
Why would you pick another good movie?
All right, let's go.
All right,
Here we
crank
go.
this bitch.
Number 5. We have Michael and Caroline's. Let's see. Not remember and stab them in the neck. Number 4, we have Ryan's Hug It Out and make peace with it. Right? Let's take the high ground.
Sure.
We have. I think it was Coffee Breaks with the...
Yes, number 3.
Yeah, and then how would you guys describe this quickly? It's the
Nards, Spitball,
Catfish,
Marry, Divorce.
Marry.
That's right. All of that.
You got to divorce them. That's the end. That's
And
it.
divorce.
Leave them.
And leave
them.
them. Yeah. Number 2, Moana No Show.
Moana No Show.
Moana No Show.
Jeff, I'm sorry.
Jeff, very funny. But you
good.
picked a good movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. Apparently that I've never seen the movie, so I don't know.
And last but not least, we have Tom and Kaya. You know what?
Fucking great answer.
1998 No Come.
Yeah. In 1998? I thought it was 1988.
No, 1998.
98?
98.
I kept saying 88.
I don't think
98.
there were Civics in 88.
Anyways, don't let them come.
Don't let them come.
Don't let
But
them.
you get to come.
But you-
don't forget that you
But
have
you
to come.
get to.
A lot of
All
cum
right.
talk in this
Well,
episode.
let's take a break to.
Well, we have
I'm hot and bothered.
Guys, I've got this 98
Honorable
Civic.
mentions.
Oh, right.
Oh, shit. All right, we'll do
Honorable mentions. You're right.
Yeah, honorable mentions.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Angus, how about you start off with your honorable mentions?
Okay. So I got a couple ones. This first one involves you becoming some kind of like land baron. And you find out where they live. You buy up all the property around them, and you specifically rent it to the worst people on earth. Just basically like the worst neighbors, like noisy. If it's an apartment building, you surround them with noisy people. Or if it's a like a neighborhood, you get them like, people that like are like shitty neighbors, don't take their garbage out and stuff like that, and sunbathe nude, that kind of shit. Just fuck them up with bad neighbors.
Sure.
Become their boss. Figure out where they work and just fucking work your ass off. Get there, become their boss, and then just be shitty to them. And then the last one would be make them hate what they love. That's a pretty general amorphous one, but you just find out what they like and you do what you can to ruin that for them.
Yeah.
So the thing they love the most, if it's ice cream, you fucking make them hate ice cream.
Yeah.
Make them
You
associate.
shit in their ice cream.
You shit in their ice cream?
Shit in their ice cream.
Yeah, Pavlovian response. Anytime they think of ice cream, they end up thinking of like their parents dying or something. I don't know.
Oh, wow. That's dark.
It is dark. It's a dark question,
Hey,
Tongue.
hey.
Les, how about you? What do you got?
Okay, so for my first pick, you hire a model that looks reasonably like you. You create a paper trail
Seth Rogen.
to convince them it's you.
Yeah.
Okay. They start a relationship. Then they propose. The wedding comes. You say, "Listen, I'm gonna wear the dress." You wear a veil at the wedding. You switch. So when they say, "Do you say I do?" You lift the veil, and then they see that it's actually you, and then you gouge out their eyes with a potato peeler.
Nice.
Okay, so you need like a slightly better looking version of yourself. Is that what you mean? Like a model?
Yeah.
Because like, why not just have it be you the whole time?
Because we want the switch. We want them to fall in love with the more beautiful version
bait and
of you.
switch. There's all bait and switch.
So they are more beautiful. That's Gotcha. And then potato peeler.
That's tough though. Yeah. You got to really get to them.
No, it's not that bad. Potato peeler, you can take an eye out
for sure.
Oh, I know, but can you be quick enough on the potato?
Well, your hands are touching usually when you're getting married. That's how I've done it.
Second pick,
okay,
or choice, or thing,
okay,
answer, is to create a machine that changes their perception of the world of everything, so that it's actually 5 inches to the left. So they reach for the microphone as I'm doing right now, but it's actually 5 inches to the left. But they think they're reaching for it.
Oh,
so like when they go to like sit on a bench,
right?
They're sitting on nothing.
Because you could do that by gouging out one of their eyes, fuck up their depth perception.
You could, but you need to create. You
got to create a piece.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And third one?
Black Mirror them.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Which episode?
All of them.
Just each. Yeah, you keep wiping their memory, and then you do a different one to them each time.
Okay.
Show them how
Just
terrible the
Black Mirror
world
them.
is.
Wow.
Yep.
Awesome, Tongue. What about you, man?
I thought you meant like just keep playing episodes of Black Mirror nonstop for them, and that
No,
way
they might enjoy that
always
too much.
depressed.
Yeah, no.
If it was on not repeat, it might be depressing.
Oh yeah,
might be depressing. I only have 2. I had play a game of Russian roulette. It's just it's either.
So
I win
either
or they win.
Yeah, either they die or they have to watch someone die.
That's right. So
Pretty
either way they lose.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
right. My answers were really dark.
Yeah. So I think, you know what, it'd be good. The next one I have is invite your bully over for dinner, fill him up real good, and when he has to go to the bathroom, tell him your toilets are out of service, and then leave, lock the door, and then explode the house.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Those are good answers, man.
Yeah, I didn't have to explode the house, but I figured, you know what?
I was going to say if you didn't do that, I'd be like, well, then they're just shitting in your house.
It's a disposable house, which I have many.
I have
many.
you don't have to tell me. We all do.
Yes.
Podcasts make us a lot of money.
That's right. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break and roll around in all of our money that we make from podcasts. And we'll be back with our final question.
I'm going to smoke a doob.
Top five.
All right.
Hello. Oh man, it was nowhere
That's a
near
good
as
Alan.
good.
That's a
It's
good Alan.
nowhere near as good as
One
his,
second, let me
though.
try. Hello, right?
Here's mine. Hey.
Is that Rip
there.
Hello.
Ding dang.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't do it.
Mr. Potter. Hello.
Mr. Potter.
Hello. I can't do it.
Is that the guy from The Matrix?
All right.
Mr.
Let's get into it.
Mr. Potter. Okay. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back, everyone.
And we're
Last
back.
question.
And we are back. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
What a journey. What a journey we've been on.
He said, what a Germany. And I was like, what?
I thought you said that too.
What a Germany we've been in.
Tongue, now I'm 100% serious. You're having enunciation issues. What's
yeah,
going on,
are you
bro?
okay, man?
Issues?
Issues.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you've been really tripping over your words today. What's up?
Yeah, what's
Well, like
going
I
on?
said, Wilson Fisk bullied me really hard, and he.
Do you want to bring him back?
He punched me
Do you
really
wanna bring
hard,
him
and
back
now I
in? Do you
can't
wanna-
speak. No, I'm okay. I don't really need
Hello,
to.
Tom.
Okay.
I just wanted to say,
God damn it, Wilson.
I owned a Civic, and all that talk got me very, very fisky.
Okay, Wilson, you always say fisky.
I'm
All right.
rubbing my nipples.
You know, when I'm describing a lot of things and I happen to end it with there are several other things. I'm explaining this bad. Let me go back. When I'm trying to shorten the word miscellaneous, I was eventually trying to get there. When I'm trying to shorten the word miscellaneous in a list of things,
Right.
I will always shorten it to fisk.
That one's a real corker,
That's
right?
a corker.
Because you got to think about it.
Wilson, thanks.
Even I'm exhausted after that one.
Well, yeah, you don't have to come back. It's okay. It's okay. There's the door.
Fuck you do.
Okay, wow. How does he keep getting back in here?
I honestly, guys,
You didn't install
I
the...
didn't install the fingerprint thing.
No, you didn't.
I just made buzzing noises.
Yeah, I thought so.
Angus.
Angus.
Shit, who's this guy?
Let's not get into it.
Let's get to our final
It's pretty
question.
lame.
Leslie, what is our final question?
Well, this is a very interesting question because he's back. Sasquatch
is
back.
He's back, baby.
And Sasquatch had a rough year this year.
Yeah. Prom didn't go
Sasquatch
well.
not feeling great, you know? So what we asked these groups of improvisers is we want the top 5 ways to turn Sasquatch from crud to stud.
And what's the first clip? Who's the first clip?
Well, that's a
you
very
would have no way of
You
knowing.
have no idea. But I just asked you for the pronunciation.
Yes, our first clip.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
man, this would have been
Sorry,
smart.
let's try
I'm
it again.
professional.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
Let's try it. Get it clean.
Edit this out.
Hey, fuckheads.
Yeah.
It's your boy Leslie coming at you live from Madison Square Garden.
Our first clip is Mike Kosawan.
Mike Kosawan.
Grimprov.
Well, the clearest and most concise answer I can give you in 1 minute or less, not stalling for time, would be that you have to give him big shoes, because basically everyone hates the fact that he's called Bigfoot. And if you cover that up, maybe give him a bit of a haircut. How about a nose and a nice little bit of makeup? You know, big feet means clown. He's happier, he's better, and he can go around town spreading joy and laughter and then slinking off into blurry images into the woods.
Wow.
That's it. Big shoes.
That's
Big
it.
shoes.
Big shoes to
Some
fill.
big shoes. I was about to say that. Big shoes to fill.
But
And a haircut, it sounds like.
well, and he becomes a clown.
Yeah. Everybody loves clowns. They're so in right now.
Yeah. have
They're
you
really the
seen
it thing.
Oh, damn it. That was good. I like
That's
yours
okay.
better.
No, our punchline's like, well, my punchline and your random statement mashed into each other. It wasn't random. I'm sorry.
It was 4 out of 10. So what? I think that Sasquatch. We don't know. He could be a great clown.
Classically trained, I'm sure.
Yeah, he could.
Have you seen? He's got good physicality.
Yeah, of course he does.
He's
He lives in the
Sasquatch.
woods.
Yeah,
He's
classically
Sasquatch. He has to. Yeah. He could be He could be the next Chaplin, Mr. Bean, Keaton,
Michael or Buster.
Buster.
All right.
Come on,
I
Angus.
think he could be the next Michael Keaton.
He
but
could be
whatever.
the next Michael Keaton, who's known for his famous physical performances.
Yeah, he's Birdman.
Well,
Doesn't make any sense.
All that
Birdman.
walking he did.
All
in
that, all that
Birdman.
walking towards camera and walking away from camera.
It's a lot of work, man. It's one shot.
No, it's edited to look that way.
No,
one
but it's one shot,
But it's
dude.
We did that whole movie in
We
one
have
shot, guys.
Our next guest here. We have Matt Folliott from K&M.
Yeah, the best way to turn Sasquatch from crud to stud is the way you turn any man who lets himself go from crud to stud. What I would do is I would first get Sasquatch into a spin gym, which is a great place to burn tons of calories. You burn about 1,000 calories every time you do a spin class. So get Sasquatch in there, get some of that weight off, that excess Sasquatch weight from probably eating, like heavy meats like moose and things like that. And then you wanna probably do like a precision manscape on Sasquatch. You don't want to shave all of his hair because he's entirely hair, so you got to leave some of it. But like in the right places, like you probably want to make some interesting shapes on him. Like why not like really utilize how much hair he has, make some patterns. We really gotta have to spice up his like genital zone for him to be sort of clean cut, because that's a place that your eyes are drawn to often if you're trying to attract a mate or something like that. Maybe I want to take that back. Maybe that's not where your eyes are drawn. And then I think of course too like oral hygiene is really important. So get some of that Sensodyne going, or what is that, the toothpaste Sensodyne? I don't know.
It is, man,
Colgate.
it is.
Colgate's another brand. And then some mouthwash for sure. That's good. And then you definitely want a nice cool haircut. There's lots of cool haircuts now. You probably want to avoid anything that looks like an alt-right haircut, because a guy like that who's hairy has an alt-right haircut, he might be like misrepresenting himself. So he probably wants to get just more of like a classic cut. And then I think like here's the thing, like most of these. Mostly when we see cartoons and we see like animals, they're like who are talking, like they rarely wear pants. And I think like for Sasquatch, he needs to wear pants. I'm almost more concerned that he wears pants and not like anything else. So we definitely got to get him some nice pants. And then I think he's pretty studly after that. Like I think a nice haircut, some oral hygiene, some losing some weight or getting fit, and then a nice pair of pants, and then he's ready to go.
And that advice is good for anybody.
Yeah, like literally, I was thinking about how I need to do all of those things.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. Wow. So Sasquatch makeover.
Yeah.
Get him a khaki.
Spin, trim, oral, haircut.
Get him a
pants.
It started really, really great. Spin, trim. And I was like, ooh, where are you going with this? And then he just listed the other ones.
Yeah.
You should have made them rhyme.
You should have made them rhyme. Try pants, but make it rhyme.
You should have made them rhyme.
Spin, trim, oral, morally acceptable haircut.
Yes.
And
Pants. Great.
Hammer
All
pants.
Hey,
Hammer pants.
Great.
4 out of
Matt, great suggestion.
Great
Sasquatch would
suggestion,
love
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it'd be good.
It's good.
Very practical.
Very practical. The next clip, we're getting to the end here. We have the Making Box Brigade, all the way from Guelph. We have Monica Granados. We have Haley Kellett. We have Oliver Pavia. And we have Zoe Barrett Wood.
Well, I mean, the first thing I would do is tell Sasquatch that he's beautiful as is. He doesn't need to change his physical appearance at all. Maybe enroll him in, like, a leadership class. Get him to, like, take a pottery so he feels good about what he's creating with his hands.
Get him to reconnect with his grandparents. You know, it's probably been too long, and there's a lot he can learn from them. Reconnect with his identity and his past and his history and where he belongs in the world.
If he could go on, like, a sort of a wanderlust type, like, vacation, I feel like that would really help him find himself.
I know he feels like his feet are really big, but I'm sure on the spectrum of sizes, he's probably around, like, a size 11.
Yeah. One other thing, depending on who Sasquatch is, like, what he's involved with, maybe get him a FetLife account. Someone out there is into Sasquatch. He needs to meet that person.
I really like that.
Ooh, FetLife. This is the first time I've heard of that, but I'm assuming this is some sort of fetish.
Oh, is that what that is?
Well, the way she was talking at the end,
Someone's into it?
someone's into Sasquatch.
Do you want to quickly Google FetLife?
FetLife? Oh.
Yeah, you want to?
I don't have to Google it. It's on my freaking book.
Oh, it's auto-completing that.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I will say, little sting. I have size 11 shoes, so I was like,
wow.
I didn't think that was
Angus,
super big.
take your feet away from me, man.
Look how big-
It's
look how
right
big
in
they
my
are.
face. Okay, you should shave your feet.
No,
that doesn't.
don't wanna.
People
Dude.
don't usually just shave your feet. You do.
I'm cosplaying as Samwise next year, so.
So this is. I think we can boil this down to just self-improvement.
Self-improvement,
and not in the physical
but
sense.
FetLife is kind of look.
Is it a fetish thing?
FetLife is a social networking website that serves people interested in BDSM, fetishism,
Yeah, so like a hairy
and
thing.
kink.
Yeah,
And kink,
So
yeah.
I like this though, because you were saying, it's really about Sasquatch was a stud all along. He just needed to find the right people to
All
surround
along.
himself with.
That's right. And work on the things that he was already naturally interested in.
Work
You
on
know,
his confidence.
Leadership,
pottery,
grandparents.
These are all things that Sasquatch is known for loving already. Why not, take a class?
Take a class.
Hey, last episode that was a 10
self-improvement.
out of 10 summary. So
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for being really supportive
Hey,
of
no problem, dude.
my ideas. Thank you.
All right, cool. So next person.
Next we have Wilson Fisk. No, next we have.
My answer
No.
is.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll be sorry.
Bye, Wilson. Dan Lajoie from Crush Improv.
Danny. Oh, Danny boy.
I am answering how to make a Sasquatch from crud to stud.
We know, Dan.
And it's simple. It's a fast trip to a lake where you can get a lot of the debris and blood and things like that off the fur, followed by a trip to a nice restaurant. Feed the Sasquatch, and the Sasquatch doesn't have to feed on others. And finally, a Supreme hairstylist at Billingsbridge does a fantastic Sasquatch cut for $12, and you get a lollipop. You have a stud on your hands if you follow those 3 simple steps.
Wow.
There you go.
Yep.
Take a little dip, get a little bite, cut a little hair.
Lots of haircuts.
Lots of haircuts. Well, it's gonna come up.
So
when you're talking Sasquatch,
one thing I appreciate about this, haircuts coming up. One thing that sets this apart though is it's kind of a gradual thing. Like, hey, you're already out in the wilderness. Come rinse off in this lake.
Take a dip.
Then we'll go to a nearby restaurant, probably some kind of steakhouse or diner for truckers.
Yeah, take a trip.
Take a trip. Take a dip. Take a trip. Get a snip.
Angus, that was a 10 out of 10, my friend. That was
no, guys. I should have said.
You know what? Put your feet back in my face.
Yeah,
I like it.
Okay, I should have said clip. No, snip. No,
snip.
First idea, best idea.
Yeah, first idea, best
You
idea.
don't downgrade yourself, man. First choice, best choice.
Oh man, I just felt like a 4 out of 10.
Hey man, are you okay?
No man, I feel like I'm at like 40% these days.
What's the last one?
I'm just really emotionally vulnerable, and it's just like
what's that last one though?
Yep.
I feel like I could
Who do
really
we got? How do we end it?
Someone, just
Oh, I know who this is.
You know who it is.
I know who
you
this is.
want to introduce it?
I love these two.
Yes.
Everybody, it's my pleasure to introduce the amazing duo and our friends. From Toronto. Give it up for Coco and Daphne.
Sasquatch is the monster.
From crud to squat.
Yeah, it's a
big
crud to stud.
Sprinkle some black girl magic on him.
Okay, I don't know what scrud or stud is, so I'm assuming they just give him a lot
From
of food.
ugly to beautiful.
Oh, okay, who are these people? Just give him a lot of love and rub your breasts on
my breast
yeah.
specifically.
I mean, if you rub mine, you're just getting 2 nipples. If you go Coco, you get a full, what is it, triple D titty, and just squeeze your face in it. And I think people with big tits are magical.
So in other words, sprinkle some black girl magic on him.
Squeeze his face in between Coco's tits. And I get to watch because those tits are mine. Let them know.
And then when he becomes a stud,
yes,
he has to buy me a drink.
And he has to fuck me.
Yes.
Wait, I'm not just gonna give away the stud that I created.
Yeah, no.
Taste that shit.
That's good.
Okay. All right. A lot of work with here. Okay. So first,
I think it boils down to black girl magic.
It boils down to black girl magic, but there are several steps here. So we've got rug Coco's breasts, F-size breasts. They mentioned it.
Yep.
I do not.
Yeah.
And then, but not only rub the breasts on Sasquatch, then you have to squeeze his face between Coco's breasts.
Yep.
Then you have to buy Coco a drink, and then Sasquatch has to fuck Daphne.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's great.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's like a solid. It seems like it would work, right?
It's a solid plan.
Like that. That's certainly that kind of move. That's going to give you a lot of confidence, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
If you're a crud and that
if you're a
happens,
crud, if you're a crud and you're total crud,
You're a total crud, and then
that happens.
breasts get put in your face.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
get to fuck after. You're
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to be a stud.
And all you have to do is buy someone a drink. That's
Yeah.
that's a piece of cake, and you get to be a stud.
Hey.
you get to be a stud afterwards.
I like that. Well, we
Some
have to
guy
rank-
comes with a stamp. This is what happens when it's happened to me before. It hasn't happened to you guys yet. But when you become a stud, a guy literally comes with a stamp, stamps your forehead with the word stud.
I was gonna ask about that.
Why does it
Yeah,
rub off?
It doesn't come off.
It doesn't come
No,
off?
It doesn't
Well,
come off.
I don't see yours.
I almost don't want to be a stud because of it now.
You want to be a stud. Trust me.
I'm good.
Trust me. The
How's
benefits.
it going being a stud?
What?
Well, how is it working out for you being a stud?
Great.
Yeah,
Because,
what are the perks?
Yeah. Like,
well, you flip that bad boy backwards and you got some dust. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Well,
No,
no, you don't.
Yeah, I
You
got some
You got a
duts.
duts. Yeah, you got a
Duts.
duts.
Hey,
So, I think this is starting to make sense.
Yeah.
Like theoretically, you think you'd know what it was backwards because you see yourself in a mirror, presumably every now and then. But
it's also 4 letters.
yeah, it's also 4 letters. Not that hard. But hey, man.
Yeah. Leave them in my duts. Okay. Now let's rank these 5 answers here.
I was just
How do you take Leslie from nuts to duts? All right, let's rank these.
Oh, fuck, these are really good. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
I think it's easy what number 1 is, honestly.
Yeah, well, okay, let's start at number 5. I made this mistake last time.
Yeah, let's start at number 5.
Well, and my thought of number 1 became number 5. So I don't even know, but I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Go ahead.
I don't know if shoes are gonna be enough to make him a stud.
Clown shoes. Like people make fun of clowns.
Oh, that's true. Specifically clown shoes, because I was gonna say like
Well,
maybe
they're big shoes, but
you went over
it's
like
clowning.
sneakerheads.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But then he becomes a stud by spreading joy to the people around the world.
But he is a comedian, and we all know comedians are sad all the time.
Yeah, I can't think of very many studly comedians.
Tears of a clown.
Tears of a clown.
Tears
so he
of a
becomes
clown,
even
guys.
Is that
more
a Moana
sad.
No.
Okay.
No.
Let it go. Let it go.
Mama Coco.
Mama
No.
Coco.
I
Yeah,
don't.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna say shoes number 5.
Yeah.
Shoes number 5.
Shoes.
Mike.
Mike.
You know, I love you, bud, but I just don't know if Sasquatch is a natural clown. It would take there's the language barrier. Although, what's better than the language of physicality?
Oh,
Like I'm just saying, like I don't know that many people that actually like clowns.
I love clowns.
Yeah, but come on.
What are you trying to say?
Well, like it's you are a specific type of person. You surround yourselves with those creepy ceramic.
Stop beating
clowns.
up that chimp.
No, I won't. Okay, I need to keep my arms. I gotta
Leslie,
get that
put those
pump.
balloons
clown,
away.
Clown is big shoes and clown. You're
pronounced
number 5, but it's a
clown.
strong 5 for me.
Yeah.
Let's go number
A
4.
strong
Clown.
5.
Let's go number 4.
Je suis un clown. Number 4.
For me, I think
Dip, trip, snip.
Dip Trip Snip is number 4.
That rhyme didn't.
Because
Didn't save it all?
sometimes it's not as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's not so simple as take a dip, take a trip, take a snip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to take a snip first, then take a dip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
Because
it's hard to cut wet fur.
Yeah.
Presumably he hasn't dried off. Because I don't know if you guys have dogs. It's really hard to dry your you bathe your dog. You try to dry them off. They're not. You do it in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
They're maybe done by dinner time. So
That's right.
you dry off. You dry off a thick, shaggy giant. You're trying to do that. You take them to the restaurant. They're still wet.
Yeah.
You take them to the haircut. That's wet. That's gonna get caught in the
They
scissors.
got that wet sask smell
That's which I like. But
because it's lake water too.
Hey man, I like it. But yeah, no,
You like the smell of lake water on a person?
I do. I like the taste of it too.
Gulp.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I do.
Gulp.
Number 4. I like that.
No, number 3. Let's think of number 3 here.
Okay.
So what are we thinking here?
It's got to be
If I'm honest, I think number 3 for me is
be yourself.
Not
because that's
fuck
bullshit.
That. Yeah, fuck that.
Bullshit. I think it might be the self-improvement.
Yeah, that's kind of like the
pottery,
the
leadership.
That's right. Because anybody can do it.
Interesting. Yeah, that's believing in yourself.
Yeah, it's not as simple as that. You have to actively engage. You could sign up for a class, but
yeah, I could see that having a negative effect too. Like if he goes on to FetLife and doesn't get the response he's looking for right away, that could really he's a shut-in, right? He's an outcast, right? So that could just push him farther away.
It could.
I respect it. And I think everyone should be themselves, though. That's my stance on it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Plus, Sasquatch. That's a lot of clay. Who knows what kind? His hands aren't like our hands. What kind of pottery is he going to make?
All the people in his class are going to be really mad because he gets all the clay. You know what I mean?
And he's walking around with those big-ass, goofy, size 11 feet. Fuck that guy, you know?
He can't work.
Are you Sasquatch?
I don't
He
know
is
what
straight
talking
up
about.
asking.
I'm pretty hairy.
Yeah, that's why you're friends with the chimps.
Plus, his foot can't work the wheel. It's too big.
Yeah, I have special pedals for my car. My car's just a Flintstones car.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. We got to go the spin, trim, oral care.
Let's think of it. It's just like a overall. What do we say here?
It's mostly hygiene, right?
An abominable makeover.
Yeah. Well, there's the
say
working.
Say that again.
Yeah,
An abominable makeover.
One more time.
And the gagadiku gikada.
This guy and his words. This whole podcast.
Taking a total tongue here and just knocking his words out like a crazy person.
What a total dutz.
What a fucking dutz. Yeah, I like it. Spin, and some makeover.
Yeah.
Lose that weight, get that cut.
Yeah. It's good. It's a nice little treat for Sasquatch.
Yeah.
It's a nice little treat.
Little treat.
But it doesn't beat Coco's breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's...
Yeah, Coco's breath. Yeah, you know what?
It's magic.
Yeah.
They said it themselves.
Yeah.
I mean...
I always thought,
well,
but they've confirmed.
Daphne gets to fuck.
And then Daphne gets to fuck as
she
well.
gets the sloppy seconds of Coco, in a way.
In a way, I guess.
In a way.
Hey, I think
Coco doesn't fuck him.
There's no ill will there.
No, but Coco gets a drink, and Coco... But it turns Sasquatch into a stud. I mean, what better way? Instant.
It's experience. That throws you and that makes you a stud, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this was a great answer, and I loved it.
It's a fucking great answer.
I loved it so much.
All right, so at number 5, we have Mike's answer for big shoes and
shoes
clowning. Number 4, we have the dip, trip, and snip from Dan. Number 3, we're saying what? Self-improvement, be yourself from the Making Box Brigade. Number 2, we have Matt Folliot's, what do we name this? The makeover?
The abominable makeover.
But you know what?
No, say it, tongue.
Duts. Number 1, we have Black Girl Magic. Yeah, we did it. Well, thank you, everyone, for giving us your answers. I know we have honorable mentions.
I'm sorry.
We got to
I'm
thank
so sorry.
everyone.
I'm sorry. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You really helped Sasquatch this year. Hopefully next year, he's just good.
We'll see.
We'll see. Last year was prom. This year was he just had a little depression.
Yeah.
We just helped him out. Leslie, do you want to start off with your honorable mentions here?
Certainly, I do. First one, get Sasquatch an improv class.
Oh, where could he take those if he lives in Ottawa?
He could take those at the Improv Embassy. He could
come out to the festival, take some workshops.
Yeah, watch some workshops. There's great independent teachers in the city. Crush Improv runs some workshops.
Yeah, I hold a jam in my basement sometimes.
Hey, go out to Montreal.
Go out to Tuong's Basement Jam, guys.
Tuong's Basement Jam. I've had it on toast. It's delicious. This is okay. So, you host a scavenger hunt of nice things that are said about Sasquatch, like, this is what so and so said about you, and this is what and you're having him run across town to all these different locations that mean so much to Sasquatch, then it all culminates in a big surprise party with other cryptoids. So frickin' Chupacabra's there. We've got the Mothman.
Wow.
All his Ogopogo. All Loch Ness.
The Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil. Sure thing.
Skunk apes.
All of them are there.
Jackalope.
And they all have a great party for Sasquatch. And then the final one is you buy some vitamin B powder. And you tell Sasquatch that this is some coke. This is some great
Why don't you just
stuff.
give him real coke?
Because Tuong.
Because drugs aren't cool.
If you would let me fucking finish.
Okay.
Here we go. You tell him it's coke. He does a lot of it. You have an amazing time. You say, "Do you feel it? Are you feeling it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I totally feel it." And he's doing things he's never done before. He's asking people out. He's jumping in pools. He's doing the whole shot. He's having a great time. And then you tell him it was him all along.
Wow.
This is vitamin B powder.
Wow.
It was actually you that did that.
You're space jamming him.
Yeah. And then you give him some coke.
Classic Space Jam.
Yeah. Mike's secret stuff.
Like Basement Jam.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you so much.
Mine isn't. Here's mine. Shoot him in a commercial for Axe body spray.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that worked for Terry Crews.
Yeah. Truman show him. But in this reality, he knows he's in a TV show, so he gets a lot of attention.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
The next one I'm taking very literally. I say dip him in a swamp full of poo. He's a crud. And then literally use a new age technology to turn him into a wall stud.
Put him in a wall.
Boom. I dropped my phone.
Dropped your phone.
Yeah,
Jesus.
There you go. That's how great that answer was.
I like it. Very literal. Okay, well, I'll finish this off here. Top 5 ways to turn Sasquatch from crud to stud. I went with, try to convince the world to be hairy. You might have a hard time getting him completely hairless, which I think a lot of people were touching. They're like, what if you go the other way? What if you convince everyone to just be like, fuck it, just be as hairy as possible? And then he's like the hairiest dude, and everyone's like, fuck yeah, that's like the thing.
That's my dude.
Yeah. The other one would be get him on The Bachelor, because people love I don't watch it, but people love The Bachelor, and those relationships always work out, right?
They always end in a proposal.
Nice.
I believe,
And then the last one is...
like when I did the show, like we're still together and it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a total Dutz around her.
And I think the last one I've got is, let's play up those best features, them little toes, them big toes. Wow. Get him a nice pedicure.
Them little big toes.
Draw the eyes down on his freakishly large size 11 feet.
Yeah.
And fucking make those puppies pop.
Make those puppies pop.
Make those puppies pop.
You take them to the Shire and say, hey, here's some people like you.
They're very tiny.
They're very tiny, but they have pretty large feet.
You won't be able to live in any of their homes, but they've got big feet like you.
Wow. Round of applause for all our special guests for today. Thank you, everyone. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, that was a great fun.
That was
guys, I had a lot of fun.
That was a great fun time. I actually have a little surprise. A little fun surprise. One last clip. Ready?
Yeah.
It's a little fun.
I'm excited.
Here we go.
I'm recording this in a stairwell, so hopefully the audio is good. The best way to escape a prison full of chimp ninjas who also happen to be your school bullies from 20 years ago with your best friend Sasquatch who wants to be turned from crud to a stud is make over your best friend Sasquatch, Queer Eye style, turn that guy into a stud. He will flirt with the chimp ninjas.
Wow.
And because they're bullies deep down, they have low self-esteem. So just attention will make them soften up and turn them to our side, and we will all live Planet of the Apes style, but like the utopia that Oscar the ape always wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know what you mean.
What I'm trying to say is a makeover saves the day.
Oh my god!
There you go.
Val.
I thought it was a combination
That's the fucking
question. Val Perstein.
Yeah. Val just ended up on the top of every list.
There you go. Val's on top.
Val's on top. Val's on top. Can't stop.
I'm sorry, Val. I'm sorry, Val. I'm sorry, Val. I love you.
The best.
I love you.
I miss her. We miss her dearly.
Miss you, Val.
Angus MacDonald, tell the people where you're at.
I'm in Tuong's living room.
Yep. It's the Pod Cavern.
Sorry. I'm in the Pod Cavern.
That's right.
Making Basement Jam. Guys. Facebook and Twitter at Angus_MacD.
Yep.
I don't really tweet that much, so I don't know why I'm saying this. Quest Friends Forever. If you like D&D and improv and you live in Ottawa, come check us. Quest Friends Forever. Check us out on Facebook.
Amazing. Leslie Cserepy.
Yeah, find my improv group, Outtake Improv, if you're in Ottawa at www.outtakeimprov.com. Also follow me on Instagram, where I do stupid trick kid basketball shoot shots.
Shoot shots.
You should.
I can watch your stuff then.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Tuong, what about you, man?
Angus, I'm so glad you asked me that. I'm so glad.
I hope you plug the other thing that the three of us are on. That we
right. Yeah, let's plug that. You know what? That's what I wanted to plug. The Improv Punch Up people. Huge podcast, huge. It's making waves in the improv community all around the world. It's a big deal. You can find that at the Pod Cavern, where Angus, Leslie, and I host this awesome, amazing improv show where we punch up famous movie clips, TV clips, video game clips, whatever, make it better by the power of improv, and invite special guests from all over Ottawa, Toronto, Boston. We're all over the place now. Montreal. Oh my God. There's so many people.
We got them all.
We got them all under our punchy fingers. Punchy fingers.
Our punchy fingers.
Yeah, it's late. Should we go to bed? Let's go to bed.
Guys, let's all get in one big bed together and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, does that include me?
Of course it does. Get in here, Wilson.
Oh, can we watch my favorite movie?
What is it?
It's from 1996, starring Samuel L. Jackson. It's the classic known as Long Fisk Good Night.